I forget who it's by, but it's on the Cavendish music catalogue. I've been given the opportunity to remix it. And I kind of, well, I made a start on it, but it's not. It's one of those tracks that's not very easy to. Well, I guess I could have turned it into a loop and then made it more of a sort of like dance-based track, but I really liked the sort of orchestral cinematic element of it. And it's basically it's got two sections. The first section is sort of the first, the intro part, which is stuck on a sort of root note. And then after that, it sort of does the same thing twice, but it's a very long form phrase. It's kind of like a I don't know, 16-bar phrase that seems to just sort of repeat. It just happens once and then again slightly bigger. And I can just play the sort of the stems that I was given. So this is that intro part. Hi Desi. 2 o'clock. I mean, I don't really have set times when I stream. Let us know how the audio is. Make sure it's all coming through nice and clear. Everything is connected. Tannock's tea cakes. People use a lot of things, mate. So that's that. Tunnock's tea cakes. It's basically biscuit, chocolate, and marshmallow. Absolutely amazing. Hi Fiend, how are you doing? Going through an important section in my character arc right now. Oh, you mean in terms of like if this was in a film or something? Yeah. Oh, I've just changed that. I don't know how loud it was. I accidentally clicked it and turned it down. But anyway, so that's that one. I've done a bit of work. You can see I had a lot of trouble figuring out because there's so many chord changes underneath the melody and it seemed to go round in a cycle, but it was never really like a set cycle. It would anyway, you'll see what I mean. So this is what I've added so far. I've got like a Moog bass. Maybe let's look at that first. So that was the kind of, I just wanted to have like a steady like chugging bass sound underneath it all. And there's some various other bits, and then I've added some strings. A new thing I bought for my birthday called the British Drama Toolkit by Spitfire. Another one to add to the collection. It's really fun. And it's super simple. Basically, the louder you play, the more it becomes a melody, and it sort of sits up front. And then the softer you play, the more it's like a textural background thing. Super easy to use, and great for like ideas and stuff. But for this, it kind of, well, I may pull it out for the melody, but for this, I just wanted to use it in that intro section just as a sort of textural thing. So this is how it's sounding now. Little Kepler orchestra bass on that, and then a sort of low horn from Albion 1. So at the moment I've just got the violin and a cello doing a sort of like harmony. Now this is the BBC. So it's a bit more orchestral garage. Yeah, I mean, this was sort of like a placeholder, really, just to kind of, just like here, we could put a beat in here type thing. This is the Damage Drums Studio Armageddon Ensemble, which is super useful for just basic, like, you know, that kind of thing. But it's just a loop at the moment. I probably won't do it like that. I think I should probably change that out. But essentially, you can see this is the Moog Downtown Abbey. So I just sort of start it off real soft and like low, a little bit of tube on it, but yeah, very low, probably. And then the occasional swell. took me ages to work out the see, it's all over the place, you know. to get it to work with the melody, it's quite an unusual melody. So then we've got, this is the British Drama Toolkit here. It's just a low cello, maybe some clarinet, I think. And it just sort of cycles round. So I think what I want to do is double up the melody with another violin. I think solo lead. And probably pan it because I want it to sort of be in the middle. So this is going to get in the way. I wish I'd bought a longer headphone cable. Anyway, so it's like that. So yeah, it's quite a tricky one. See you in a bit. That was short but sweet. Okay, so I think this, where is it? Where? Violin section, yeah. I want that to come in halfway. Okay. violin solo lead. I think some of the notes are a bit wrong, but it was more of a approximation. So let's just check with the, I think the piano. Right. Get that right. So obviously, again, the lower the velocity, the more you can glide. Also, I'm going to go in and do sort of vibrato changes as well. Oh, maybe you could glide that as well. I think maybe having a little bit out of time is quite good, otherwise it's a bit robotic. That was the wrong note. And I want to bring that down. Okay. That's got to be a bit of a more of an accent you want. Let's do that. I'm gonna sort of try and replicate what the piano is doing. So where the piano swells, we swell with the violin. So all of that can come right down. Bit of that. Okay, so that's the melody. In fact, I'll call it melody, not lead. So then, because it sort of repeats, I think we might be able to get away with doing the same thing with violin 2 in the BBC. So I've already got violin 1, and the violin 2 is slightly more towards the middle anyway, so let's see how that works. I don't know where it's supposed to come in. I think there. How does it? Is that sat on a? Yeah, that's sat on a bar. So. Whoops. So I want that to do that. Neat trick. Shift and Control is your shortcut for your automation. Shift and Control together will give you a curve, so you don't need to put it in your shortcuts or in your mouse clicks or whatever. You can always just have that as your shortcut. So yeah, basically it's not really a remix, it's more just expanding on it. I don't know what that would be called. Like a I'm not changing anything about the arrangement. I'm keeping all of the stuff that's there, just sort of making it bigger. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's got an idea of what that would what that sort of technique is called. Embiggening, I'm gonna call it. The Dom Howard embiggened version. So anyway, it's a little bit messy, so I feel like I need to tighten up some of these chord changes as well. I love this intro, this is great. Okay, that needs to be a louder thing. Yeah. Yeah, just pull that down a bit and then come back up for that. There. I wonder if I swap violin 1 and 2 round, will that make a difference to how it sounds? Pop that up there, pop that down there, let's see. So yeah, there's not a lot of dynamic changing in this. So I'll just do a little that. I think maybe some of these could do. But just a few little changes in that will just make it a little bit more. Yeah. Just having stuff swelling up and down makes all the difference in the right places. So I think it's time to do some more beaty stuff. Because I feel like this isn't really different enough texturally. It's beefier, it's bigger, but I feel like it could be more like processed more, maybe put some sort of fat beats on it and stuff like that. Who's still in the chat? Got one person. I mean, talk about popular stream. Oh no, 0 people. Oh, 1. Right, so we oh, did anyone else get the why is that recording me? What's it called? The Native Instruments did a thing, a sample pack by a load of people. Community Drive Library. It's got a bunch of, I mean, vocals on there. I mean. Interesting. So there's a few interesting, like Richard Devine's done some stuff. I don't know what these guys are saying, but oof, that's exactly the kind of kick I was thinking about. If we kind of just did like, so this one. Going to bus 1. do a sort of half speed. See what happens. That kind of needs to be like that, doesn't it, really? Dun dun. That, and then that one at the end there. Another source of massive. Well, let's see what this guy's snare's saying. No, I mean they're radically different, so I don't know why why that guy or that girl or those people have done that sample pack. It just sort of seems pretty random. Not vengeance. Where is, there we go, samples. So there's some pretty good stuff in Samplified. It's got some cool stuff. There's a good consistency to all of that stuff. It's already very compressed though. That's a shame, but some good claps. Sound like sort of bricks and stuff in the background of that. Yeah, so I think something like 12 or 13 maybe. 13. Go with that. And then we want like a huge snare underneath that. Samples. Presets, no thanks. One shots, snares. It's all a bit muffled. Oh, I've got this Raiden sample pack from years ago. That's got to have some massive snares on it, hasn't it? It's kind of got beats and breaks, not individual sounds. Okay, good one for snares. So much stuff. Yeah, I've got a second sample folder. Yeah, let's use one of these. I want that tight one, but a looser version. These are good, but I think I'll do that one and then stick a verb on it. Such interaction. This is the Arturia 140 plate. It's great, you can adjust the width on it. You've got 3 different plate settings. Adjust the timing, decay time, modulation, high pass filter, all that stuff. Pre-delay, EQ. So, let's see what this... So, obviously that's super basic. What I'm going to do now, just solo these. Can go into them. And I think I'll bring the clap forward a little bit so that I'm not sure if that is the right... Let's have a listen to these other versions. That's what I want. I'm going to use the Supermassive on the clap. Nice. Right. So let's add in the Moog bass. So that's fine. I've just got in my head, I've got a sort of a bit of a switch up where it kind of goes a bit more like intense and slow. So I think, and I've got my DOM sub setting. So if I just take that from there, then that'll give me all of the notes. Right, and then I want to kind of I might do yeah, what's it called? No, MIDI transform, fixed note length. Cool. So then if we can sort of make them kind of 808 hits in a way. So that, and maybe we need to put in another kick there. Just so they hit on all of the new notes. Okay, what if that was down the octave? Would it be too low? Cool. Okay. Let's pop some synthy stuff in. Unfortunately, I don't have my virus, which would have been perfect for this kind of thing. Just creating like a massive, distorted Reese type effect. But we do have pigments, so I don't know if I can start from template. Here we go. Analog triple VCO. That's kind of the vibe that I want. And we're going to go sawtooth all the way. That's 12. So filter mix, volume, let's put them all up at 0. Take the resonance down. So let's just put them all on the same octave, and I'm going to detune. Oh, actually, you can do it already. Okay, I'll put it back on 3 octaves. And then you can detune. You can add voices. Make them stereo. Detune them. So then let's detune these. 1 to 8. So, and I want to make it. What do I want to do? I want to make it legato. I'm not sure how we do that. Play settings, mode, legato. There we go. Okay, so then we want a bit of glide on it. I feel like where's the okay, so then we want to stick it through, insert, bus. I don't know if I want reverb and delay on. I want, what's on bus B? Nothing. Right, let's do bus B. Distortion. Set. That is way too loud. Put all these down a bit. Let's do -6. And the envelopes are too snappy as well. Let's make that full. Come on. so. It's interesting that you kind of lose the oh, unless there's, what's this? Yeah, I feel like this white noise is not really... It's not really helping. I kind of want... Yeah, I kind of want it to come in... I want the white noise to come from sort of distortion, really, rather than just adding white noise in. Let's see what I can add with this one. Starting to get there. Maybe a little, maybe some filtering. I still don't understand what this filter jam is supposed to do, because it sort of, it just has weird, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. It definitely filters it, but I don't know, and there's no modulation. It just seems a little pointless. Right, so I think, yeah, I think maybe not. Maybe just envelope. Maybe not even filter. Maybe just some sort of phase vibe. My favorite on this one is the sort of Mooga Fuga. It's called a Fuga Ooga. And I just pull the resonance down a bit and then the mix down, and you get that. So yeah, maybe a bit more attack, and then it might attack curve maybe. So let's see, with a little bit of verb on it as well. Cool. Reverb's a little long there. Let's just pull that down a bit, pull the low cut up. That would help if I did the right note. Okay, just a couple of wrong notes in there, of course. Okay, so then we want to sidechain that to the kick. It's all very basic at the moment, but we can look at making it a bit more complicated. those snares in the right place. Yeah, I think that's right. Just do that each time. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to take the first lot of this, I guess. And then okay, I'm just going to do that, the octave up on all of them. So something like that. effects are in the wrong place in this. What's happening here? Right. Something like that. Maybe this, then that, then that. And I want something else as well in there. I wonder if my old synths are still in the old sampler. There they are. Come on. Bass Reese 2, I think, was the one. That was an old ES2. No, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. Go on. What's bass 7? Interesting. So we're going to have no velocity, and we're going to have legato, unison, 3 voices, detune, glide, maybe 2 voices. Fun, fun, fun. Right. Maybe I want a bit of attack on that. I'm not actually sure what note this, whether it's the right note. It's not the right note. So I'll do -13. Okay, why is the mapping, why is it limited? Come on, give me... Okay, fine. So... I think it needs more of a sort of fade in. Maybe. Okay. You know what, actually, it's gonna be... Sure how to do this, to be honest. It's got so many... Maybe doing pitch bends. Not that one. Why does it re-trigger each time? I want it to be legato. Pitch bend, transpose, random detune, used voices, polyphony. No. Or release velocity. Maybe it's that. Kind of does this like. It's annoying. Maybe if it was mono. No. Maybe it's fades. It's got like a bit of a jerk to it. It's a bit annoying, really. The old one didn't have that. Right. Don't forget, if you want to join the chat room, it's absolutely popping off right now. Twitch.tv/rockspin_music. Yeah, I think I'll have to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just take this envelope down, or at least pull this one back. Okay, and then I've got to bring the filter up as well. I know what it is. I should have a long release on it. That would sort it out. That way it will blend back into the other synth. Something like that. New Spitfire. Okay, getting there. It's all a bit weird though. It's kind of because it's not really a loop. It's quite difficult to. It's very up and down and all over the place. Quite difficult to ground it. But that's been the problem with this track from the start, really. Something like that, and then whoa. Yeah, something like that. Just as a basic guide, and then we can go from there. Don't know. I just need to check on this. Right. Piano pads. A new Spitfire Labs download is out, so make sure you check that. This might all be a bit too synthy and racy, so we'll have to have a listen from the start. I might just want to sack all of it off, but it's kind of one of those things you have to go through it, put it all in, and then decide that that's too much, and then take it all out again. And I want a sort of orchestral crash as well. It is a bit messy. It's a bit much. Yeah, I think it's better just with the sub in that section. Or symbols. Yeah, some of the, maybe just go really ham on all the symbols. Maybe that's the way. Okay. Okay, that's pushed. I'm just changing all of the symbols each time just to make it all sound in really intense. Come on. Boom, boom. Wait. Why has it done that? So. Let's try that one. I think it was down there. Nice. Okay, that's there. I think maybe some snares near the end of that. It's a little sort of load up my 70s drums. I like putting the old devil lock on the 70s drums just to give it a bit like, because you can mix in the distortion and it just sort of adds a bit more like vibe to it. Maybe something like that. Seems like there's not a lot of velocity allowed on these snares. Something like that. Okay, so obviously that didn't really I'm not very good at getting the velocities exactly right. In fact, I'll pull that strength down a little bit just to make it a bit more come on. There we go. See how that's working. Okay, that's that. And I think I'm kind of drawn to just smash a load of 808s in there, really. There's a few good actually no, I'm not going to use any of that. Or is there, yeah, Samples from Mars, 808 or Dirty Club. Let's try that. Not sure about that one. Maybe these ones. Cool. Yeah, come on. Okay. So let's just solo the bass, the kick. Just change the length so that they all match up. Well, I think, yeah, 808 snare will have to go in there as well. Or a clap, even. Maybe dirty club clap. Let's see. No. No. It's... Let's try some of these. I think we'll use this one. And I want to put a bit of stereo width on that. There's a free plugin called Ozone Imager, which is pretty good for that. Every time. Ozone, why? Just iZotope, sort your effing plugins out. Why are they not working now? Right. I mean, they work, but then they keep coming up with error messages. Stick in a... I think I'll put that there. sometimes when you do those kind of loops, like hi-hat loops and whatever, when you go to copy them, it just messes up all the loops. Let's do... This is about the point where you start getting comments in the chat, because everyone's like, ooh, trap hi-hats. Okay. Right. Okay, and a bit of spring on that. Every time. Why? 7, 8, whatever. Okay. Something like that. Let's see. Getting there. Getting there. I think these are all going to have to be triplets. Right. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's sort of. I'm just sort of throwing so much stuff in. I'm feeling a bit like it could easily completely lose its way. But let's just do a bit of a short reverb on those hats, give it a bit of stereo width. High pass filter. Okay. And then I should probably start organizing everything. Clap. Hi-hat perks. Snare. I mean, it's close. This cello violin thing still sounds a bit ropey. Yeah, okay. So, we've got, let's start on the mix. We've got our cymbals, our hi-hats, percussion. That's all our drums. Then there's the original drums from here, the percussion from here, which is there. So, and we should be able to organize this a bit better. I think these snare roll at the end, I'm just going to put it with the percussion, because it's not really the main snare. I'm just going to leave it there. So obviously moving them around in the arrangement doesn't do anything. It's more for my own sort of mental well-being that I want it like that, and then it just means I can group everything quite easily. Why is the piano? Oh, that's the perks, right? Okay, so that's bus 3. Then we've got bus 4. This is annoying, isn't it? Why? So this is percussion. Basses. Right, bass pad. Brass. Celeste. Mandolin. Piano. Strings. Right, so we can group those strings with my strings. Woodwinds with brass, probably. So bass. After we've done our drums, what we want to do is, so we've got kick, snare, hi-hats, perks, hi-hats and cymbals. So they're all going to go to drums. That percussion, that percussion stem's just not very good, is it? Someone's not really into their drum programming. It's a load of low end that doesn't need to be there. Okay, so first things first, roll all the low end off that. Just want to dip that a little bit. Yeah. So with my drum bus, usually I stick a Kramer tape on it for some saturation. I dial everything off, any wow, flutter, any of that stuff. That's if it loads. Right. So yeah, low pass right down, delay time feedback off, noise off, wow and flutter off. So, and then I just sort of, I have it speed 15, and then without it as obviously it's quite a full drum mix as it stands, so that's not really doing a lot, or at least you can't tell what it's doing. Usually with sort of more programmed stuff, it does sit everything together a bit nicely. So then I put the distressor on. So it's just monitoring the mids and highs, adding a little bit of distortion and just gluing it all together with a slow attack, fast release on a 4:1 ratio. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. These cymbals could get a low cut. So there was just quite a lot of low end phasing. So yeah, that's kind of just side chaining the big percussion toms to the kick. Gives a bit more room for the kick. So let's look at putting all the bass. I think bass is in the original stone. That's a string bass. Oh no, that's guitar bass. So what I want to do is make a nice amount of room for the sub. So everything else will be in the mids. So after that one, so sub will be the next. And we can sidechain that to the kick. Just a little bit, just to give us a little bit of room when we play the drums. So one other thing I wanted to do is just make these a little bit longer and add that. That's interesting. They're not quantized anymore. So we've got this Moog bass as well, which I think what I'm going to have to do is put that on a separate channel. Track automation data. Oh no, I've already done it. So this is also going to go to the sub channel, but because earlier on it is the sub. Also, this is a bass as well. What's this one? Right. So then these other basses, these are like mid basses. Yeah. Okay. So, what do we want now? We want synths, basically, don't we? Synths. Strings, horns. There's basically no synth except for that pad. Okay. Well, it gives me the option for other stuff. Right, let's get the piano in. is the mandolin doing? That pads. So, horns. Brass. Maybe I'll stick woodwind in there as well. So these are all the strings now. So, effects. Right. So now we should have a nice group for the strings. They kind of all need to have a bit of group compression on them, so they get a bit out of control near the end. boosted a bit of the tops on the strings there. Yeah, it's getting there. Still. Hi, Chris. Just want this the staccato aperture strings to just come out a little bit more, maybe make it less of a dynamic range. What? That one. It's too much. So these need to be up the octave as well. Maybe. Let's do that. Yeah, that's got it. Yeah. Something like that. Right. I think we're done. I think we're done here. I'm just gonna stick at least for the moment. I may send it off and they may come back and say you've not really remixed it at all and it's the same, just bigger. But that's kind of that's what the way I envisaged it. I just felt like, when I listened to it, I was like, this is really cool, but it's just, it doesn't hit like its potential. It doesn't hit the potential that it could have. So I didn't want to get rid of anything that was there, even though that percussion stem is a little bit meh. But in the grand scheme of things, when it's, in amongst everything else, it doesn't sound too bad. And yeah, that is how it's working. Thanks, Chris. Glad to see that someone's interested. If you want to follow me on Twitch and get in the chat room or whatever it is, it's twitch.tv/ruckspin_music. And obviously got to plug the Bandcamp, ruckspin.bandcamp.com, for other stuff. Loads of old bits in there from years ago. If you're you're interested. I don't know if I'm putting anything up there this Friday. I don't think so. I know they're doing another Bandcamp thing, bless them. But yeah, I don't have anything that I can put up at the moment. Maybe I'll put a barbershop version of. I'll do my Zim Zimmer barbershop track from 15 years ago. Oh. Anyway, right. So this Goldfoss plugin is pretty useful. Just brings up the audible frequencies and any masking. It sort of like just plays with the frequencies as the track goes along, just to make sure there's no, like, just gives the limiter a bit more headroom basically. Right, all of this can come down a bit, I think. Right, and a bit more. Okay. So just quickly, this aperture strings is pretty useful. I've got it on an arpeggiator, so it's, and then as you that doesn't seem to be. Oh, it's expression, isn't it? Yeah, expression. So basically, I mapped the expression pedal to the velocity base, which means I can go from like nothing to everything, and it sort of has. Some of the patches have got stages. Like this has got sort of 4 stages. So as you go from basically go from maybe like a quartet very quietly, and then it gradually sort of brings in the rest of the orchestra, or the rest of the strings from the orchestra. And that's the point at which it all comes in. So like, that still sounds like a quartet really, like about there, and then but it's really useful for sort of, you know, having small and big all in one channel. But you've just got to make sure it's tame. So that's why I've been sort of tweaking the expression level constantly, because it kind of, it's a fine line between it being just right and too much or too little. So this is sort of barely audible here. And then it should Yeah, that's just right. Maybe a little bit more. It's getting too loud now. Yeah. So that's that. Thanks for tuning in. And I don't know when I'll do another one, but some point soon. And yeah, check out Sparrow has got a sample pack for sale on Bandcamp. Where is it? J Sparrow. Oh, j-sparrow.bandcamp.com. He's got Producer Kit Volume 1. It's 15 quid and it's got like how many? Everything gained to -10, so you're not going to have any problem with like limiting and stuff. It's all gained and whatever. Because some of the time when you get those really over compressed samples, which are limited, at 0, you put them in your project and straight away they're clipping. As soon as you do any sort of EQ or whatever, it's clipping your software, it's clipping your plugins on the channel. So everything gained to -10 dB already is just perfect. And yeah, it just means you don't have to mess around. I don't know how much. It doesn't say how many gigs it is, but it's a big old. You can see here, it's a big old sample pack. So yeah, I'm gonna grab that as well. Yeah, that's the Sparrow Bandcamp, and then there's mine, rockspin.bandcamp.com. I don't have any. Mine doesn't look as nice, does it? I don't have any sample packs or anything, but there's a bunch of my old bits that I've managed to put up there, thanks to Ranking Records, thanks to Pushing Red, Transistor, all the guys who have allowed me to put up old bits. So yeah, nice one. I've got an album hopefully dropping by the end of the year. So look out for that. All right.